Congress.
Yes.
Does he have an ideology? If he does, what is the ideology of the APC? And we also look at the PDP. Does he have an ideology? If he does, what is the ideology of the PDP?
Thank you very much. When we are talking about ideology, you are talking about a belief. When we are talking about ideology, you are talking about a belief system.
Yes.
I'm not the spokesperson for APC. From this morning, to tell you that propaganda is the ideology of APC. Propaganda.
Okay.
That has been their philosophy.
That's indicting.
I said that has been their philosophy. That is their ideology. That am I the spokesperson for the ruling government. But what I know that the political philosophy and ideology of the APC is no other thing than propaganda. That is what they are being noted for.
How about the PDP?
For the PDP. PDP that I know in 1999, they used to have a slogan called Power for the People. But for now, PDP is in disarray. So when we are talking about PDP, you are talking about PDP of the wicked group ideology anymore. They have no ideology anymore. The zoning principle between the Northern Protectorate and the Southern Protectorate that make up Nigeria. That if the North rule Nigeria for 8 years, someone want to describe PDP now, I will say PDP has failed Nigeria in the area of opposition. So for now, I will say PDP. So it's rather sad and unfortunate.
Well, let's look at Rwanda or even Ethiopia. They have fewer political parties. Those are diversity demand pluralism.
In a country so complex like Nigeria, we need what we call multi-plurality. They know that it is very difficult for them to win at the center, but they make sure that at the local government level, they have a point. At the ward level, they win election. They may not win election at the state level. They may not win election at the national level, but they will ensure that let me give you an example. The YPP, they produce a senator in the east. Nobody believes that YPP could ever win a senatorial district in Igbo land. They won because of the candidate they presented. So now when we are talking about smaller parties in Nigeria, there are strategies. If you know that you don't have the financial strength or the financial capacity to win at the state level, what is the strategy? How come a political party registered to contest the election and at the end of the day did not win a single councillorship seat?
Well, let's be the devil's advocate here. And proponents have argued that many of these parties have genuine structures and even genuine ideology. But shouldn't we celebrate INEC and the courts enforcing standards? How do we strike that balance without killing innovation in our democracy?
Why do we go to court in the first place? To seek for justice. Executive arm of government.
Yes.
The legislative arm of government.
Yes.
And the judiciary.
Okay.
We assume that they are truly independent.
Okay.
It's an assumption.
Okay.
Though that we know that in this country they are not independent. But here now we are having what we call partisan judges.
Oh.
We are being retrieved from the court. The court must be commended. But now when you now see a judge that is being biased, we have to be frank and sincere to ourselves. The same thing also applies. Let me give you an example. There was one time the NBA organized a national convention and they played a song there. On your mandate we shall stand. On your mandate we shall. I was not happy.
Is that the new national anthem?
No, probably that is the national anthem of Ahmed Tinubu. It was played on the NBA forum. National Bar Association, the Nigerian Bar Association, that was supposed to be neutral. When there is no difference between the judge and the lawyer before the ordinary Nigerian. The ordinary Nigerian see anybody that is a lawyer, they are all judges. Even though we know that in the legal system, there are levels. But the people we say, are both lawyer and judges, they are the same, you know. They are supposed to be neutral. You remember the tweet that was being discovered by Professor George Amupiton, his Twitter account. On your mandate, I stand. That degenerated into a lot of what? Crisis. So we have some resident electoral commissioners to REC in this country that are also partisan. So when we are talking about electoral umpire, you must be neutral. And there is one thing INEC should also do that is very germane. I foresee we may have a rerun election in 2027.
Okay, so Ofino is trying to be a prophet now with some prophecy on the agenda. However, let's leave the electorates to decide that, and let's leave the umpire.
Do you know why I'm saying that? So that it does not lead to a constitutional issue. INEC must be prepared for that. Let's assume we have a rerun election. The contest, is it going to or first, second, third? Or is it going to be between first and second, or between first, second, third? You know, you have to envisage it. Let me tell you one thing we have not envisaged in this country. That you win an election and you are declared the winner, you are not yet the president until you are sworn in. Let's assume a presidential candidate that wins the election dies before inauguration. What do you do about that? Let's assume death is inevitable. Anybody can die. That's the way I think. Let's assume the presidential candidate that wins an election in a country dies before swearing in. How do you solve that problem? Constitutionally. So there is a thing you have to, when you are writing your constitution, you seek people's opinion. I'm not a prophet of doom. Have you ever envisaged that? There was a leading gubernatorial candidate that died in this country.
Yeah, from Kogi State.
From Kogi State.
Yeah.
Well, that is the way you do your constitution. Nobody is above the law. You say, let's assume the presidential candidate, nobody is wishing anybody to die.
I think he actually won the election and died some days after.
It was yet to be announced.
Yeah, yes. It was yet to be announced, but he was leading. So he was yet to be announced. And then
that was why they brought this one.
Yahya Bello now came in and became governor.
Yes.
Yes. Audu Abubakar.
Yes, Audu Abubakar, blessed memory. So there is a thing you envisage. I envisage that. And Nigerians envisage. Nobody is praying for anyone to die. But let's assume it happened. A candidate wins an election, and before inauguration, he dies.
Like it happened in Bayelsa State, Leon, when he was going to practice how he would, move around the stadium during the handover. It was his deputy, his running mate, that actually caused the problem for him. It was so sad and unfortunate. So there are things we have to envisage in this country that INEC must do. So when I say we need a new constitution, I know what I'm saying. Look at what I just said now. It just dropped into my spirit. I don't pray that any presidential candidate should die. But something just dropped into my mind now. That let's assume a presidential candidate that wins election dies before inauguration. What do we do? Will it not lead to a political crisis in the country? So that's the way you envisage it. Then let's assume, because the constitution says that you must win 2/3 of the state. 24 states. Let's assume none of them win 24 states of the federation. What do we do? There must be what? A rerun. Is it going to be between the first and the second, or between the first, second, third? Let me help you. Maybe it could be number 4 to number 1.
Like what happened in Imo State?
I didn't say that. Well, I'll be taking your comments and questions after this break. Join the conversation on the app X with a handle at DominionCast. Stay tuned. Don't go away.
Live from the heart of the action. Welcome to the nerve center of Next Level Broadcasting.
This is the OB van, where the studio meets the street.
Equipped with cutting-edge cameras, crystal clear.
Anywhere, anytime, from stadiums to red carpets, breaking news to buzzing festivals, weddings, birthdays, and all sorts of ceremonies. We bring the world to your screen in real time.
It's not just a van, it's a complete mobile production house, a command center, a broadcast beast.
This is more than a broadcast. This is the OB van difference. Live, loud, limitless.
Ready to go live like never before? Book the OB van today and take your event to the world. One powerful broadcast at a time.
To book, call 0705 506 1061 or 0916 101 1061. Email marketing@dominion.org.ng or visit our socials on Instagram @Dominion Broadcast.
Dominion Broadcast, your channel of choice.